Hello, everybody. Well, everybody that's here. There's 11 people here. I was just looking at comments from yesterday that people left for yesterday's video, including from Saturn, from the Philippines. I have a whole group of students watching from the Philippines, which is super awesome. Renzo, always the first one on, consistently. Renzo, Mr. Prompt Bop. I mean, what a great name, Renzo Bop. Chuck, what's up, Chuck? Let's see. I was thinking about you today, Chuck. There's Darren Roberts. There's Darren. Chuck, so you remember you were asking about the stick shot stuff? I was watching a video today with some great stick shot stuff. Is on Instagram. I gotta think of his name. He works for Drumeo. Really super creative drummer. Jeez, it's a friend of mine, and I can't think of his name right off. Hang on a second. Let me look that up. Good day, Mr. Biggs. Wow. Good day, mate. Good afternoon, James Young. Gosh, name is. 1 second. 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. It's on my Instagram. Can't find it. Spice. Well, I see Darren Roberts on Instagram. Cinco Drums. Hang on. Ruben Spiker. That's it. All right. I found it. All right. So Chuck, as I was saying, he was doing some really cool stuff on a couple different. Ruben, Rueben Spyker. Darren, you love him too, man. Go check him out on Instagram. He works for Drumeo, like in the office, but he does some videos, but he's super creative, man, and he's doing some stuff. He does a bunch of all kinds of stuff, like kitchen music, all kinds of crazy stuff. Also, Darren, if y'all haven't seen Darren's videos, y'all gotta go look Cinco Drums on Instagram, SYNCO Drums. He's on here. That's Darren Roberts. Oh, it says yes, he is a monster. Yeah, Ruben's not just a monster, just so creative, man. Just like wow. It's like super cool stuff. Yeah. Long time. Mark Chansey, what's up? Your hands hurt so good. Well, I don't know if that's good. They should be a little sore after yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we killed it. Dante Thomas here. We had a lesson today. Dante, is your head hurting from those 2-5-1-6 minor progressions yet? We went this guy, so we're going over 2-5-1-6 minor progressions, half diminished, flat 9, minor 7, flat 9, or half diminished, and then in every key. And I made him say it out loud, every key. And he killed it. He killed it. Nailed it. Boom. Recited them, one after the other. So that was awesome. Some good lessons this morning. I had some good lessons this morning. I hope you all are being productive. There's another conversation Dante and I had. I've actually had it with several of my students. I said, there's going to be two kind of people that come out of this pandemic thing. There's going to be those that sat around watching TV, that binged on Netflix and rotted their brain on PlayStation. There's going to be those. And then afterwards, they got nothing to show for it. And then there's going to be people like you people who worked on videos and worked their hands and were creative and did all kinds of cool stuff and wrote and practiced, and hopefully by the end you're going to be like way better. And then those Netflix game PlayStation people are going to be like, what the heck? What happened? How did you get so good? I want to be good like that. And you know what you tell them? No, you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't have wasted all your time. All right. So this is funny. I'm kind of ranting right now. My students know I do this now and then, once in a while. Not often. Not really that often. I can hear y'all laughing right now. All right. So, but yesterday, my little rant at the end, I thought it was kind of a rant. I just kind of just talking to y'all, speaking my mind. Everything in moderation. That's right, Darren. That's right. It's true. Very true. Everything in moderation. Nothing's really bad for you, as long as you do it in moderation. Saturn, guy from Saturn Tiaman and from the Philippines. I have a whole bunch of people from the Philippines watching this, but I think they're watching it after it's recorded, because I think it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning there right now. Anyway, he recorded that whole rant. If you go to his Facebook page, and he put it on Facebook. That whole thing yesterday, I was talking. I don't even remember what it was. I was just on my soapbox, just talking stuff. That's some good stuff, actually. I think Marcos from Argentina. Buenos dias, Marcos. It's a good day here. I could go outside, but I'm going to go inside because I wanted to play on the drum a little bit for today. We're going to clean up some stuff today. We got some stuff to finish. We got to go back a little bit. And it's going to be kind of a variety day. And we're getting into lesson 18. We got to go back, hit 12 and lesson 4. So we're going to be doing 17, 18, 12, and 4. 4, 12, and 18 aren't really rudimental per se. They're list of 40 rudiments kind of exercise. We're not worried. They're grids, time, stick control, and orchestral stuff. So, Sot, what's up? AD Arenzio, hello from Jefferson, Georgia. Oh, you just got from a bike ride. That's a great idea. I think we're gonna go hit the trace today. That sounds like I think you just inspired me. You see? I need to get on my bike. Quentin is here and on time. You have to announce that you're on time, because it's so rare that Quentin is on time. He has to let everyone know he's on time. He's actually 3 minutes early. Congratulations, Quentin. Bill from Arkansas, back again. You're welcome, Bill. It's my pleasure. As long as we get people on here wanting to do this, I'll keep doing it. Owen Hostetler. Any relation to Dan? How about that? Yeah. All right. So we got 27 people. If you're not signed up, sign up to oh, you're his son. Hey, Owen. Nice to meet you. I think we've met before, but it's a while back. So if you're not signed up, sign up to YouTube and get on here so you can leave comments. I want to know where everybody's from. What's up? Any questions you got? Hopefully we got some pros on here. Got a lot of my students here, Southern Miss, or former students. Some really good players on here. We got beginners. We have drum set people. We have intermediate. We have hobbyists. We have teachers. We have professionals. We have people from a lot of other countries that maybe rudimental drumming or marching band or drum corps is not their background. But then again, rudimental drumming is for all drummers. It's not And we use it in marching band, drum corps, but it's for everybody. As you'll see, we're going to do some orchestral stuff and drum set. All right. The warm-up I did yesterday. Let me do that real quick. Somebody was asking transcription, said what I was playing and what I was counting was two different things. And someone else was asking if I could write it out. I didn't write it out, but I can count it for you. You can write it out. Charlie Lawrence from Indiana, old drum corps guy. Yeah, I'm an old drum corps guy too, Charlie. Nice to meet you. So this rhythm, what I was saying was this rhythm I was playing, you could play like Cascara, any rhythm, and then what you got to do is get to know the rhythm and then improvise while internally hearing the rhythm. Okay, that's what Cascara. Jason Parent is in the house. I told you we had some pros coming. That's one of them. From Canada, eh? Awesome. Okay, so what's up, Jason? Glad you could be here. All right, so this rhythm I was showing you, it's a samba rhythm. 4 and 1 and 2 E and to 4 and 1 and ba 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 4 and 1 2 3. Oops. 4 and 1 and 2 2 2. That's good. Don't go go back. 4 and 1 and 2 E a 4 and 1 and 2 E a 4 and 1. If you want to write that down, write it down. But let's go ahead. We'll warm up with that. Matt Keegan in the house from next door. That's my neighbor. Literally right there, right up there. So here, so we can do like this. Play it. Let's play it 4 times on the right hand. 1, 2. Jeff Prosper in the house too. See, Jason Parent's in the house, Jeff. We got Jason Parent and Jeff, a couple of old Phantom Regiment snare drummers. Mason Bonner, one of my students. So it goes like this. We're going to do it 4 times, but on the 4th time, on count 4, we're going to play a paradiddle. So we can go to the left hand and just do the one hand. So 1, 2, 3. 4 and 1 and 2 E and 4 and 1 and 2 E a 4 and 1 and 2 E a 4 and 1 and 2 E a paradiddle 4 2 E a 4 and 1 and 2 E a 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E a paradiddle and 2 E a 4 and 1 and 2 E a 4 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E a paradiddle and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E a paradiddle. Okay, so that's the rhythm. Everybody should be able to play that. If you want to write it down. If you want to. So yeah, if people were asking me to write it down, no, I ain't writing it down. You write it down. You can't write. Okay, so you write it down, and if you want, you can put the ghost notes in. So put the ghost notes in on the other hand. So it's just straight 16th notes. All right, so 1, Flam Fam, Caleb Fitch. Cool name, Caleb. Flam Fam. Richie, percussion. Hey, bro. What's up, bro? Bra. Maestro, saludos desde Argentina. Martín, ¿cómo estás? Buenas tardes. Josh, just saw Josh in my driveway, so just had a lesson this morning. All right, so here we go with the ghost notes. 1, 2, coming on 4. Remember the surdo, boom, boom. The samba starts on 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 2 E a paradiddle 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E a paradiddle 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E a paradiddle 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E 4 and 1 and 2 E a E, a paradiddle, 1 and 2 E, a E, a 4 and 1 and 2 E. All right, so a whole bunch of my students showing up here. Joshua Hale from Houston, Texas. Tyler Jenkins from Pearl, Mississippi. And then Samantha from Buenos Aires, Argentina. Okay, cool. So that's the Mosedaji Kasha rhythm that and Damian in the house from Argentina. Buenos Aires, Damian. So you could take that rhythm, and this is in place. Remember, no more 8 on a hand, please. Can everyone in this room, please come to an agreement? We're never going to play 8 on a hand unless it's like with a beginner drum line. Okay, come up with some interesting rhythms like this. Imagine how that would sound with the drum line. People would like, oh, I want to go listen to that drum line warm up. They sound good. They groove. And then you got the drum lines that are building a house with 8 on a hand. You know, so I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission from God to get rid of that rhythm for good. Okay, so check this out. So now you could orchestrate it around the drum set. And there's who's got a drum set? Who's sitting behind a drum set where you got a bass drum and a hi-hat? So you could play just the samba pattern. Okay, so I started improvising a little bit right there because I just felt like it. So that's the rhythm. That's rhythm. That's just working on rebound strokes. How much more fun is that than 8 on a hand? How much? Y'all tell me. How much? Hola, Jacqueline.
Well, I have to go to my office.
Jacqueline's going to go to her office. Did you want to say hello? Say hello,
Hola,
everybody.
chicos. Hello, everybody.
It's Jacqueline.
But I'm going to have the...
your phone.
I'm going to have my phone. I'm going to be looking online. So if I see any questions in Spanish, I can translate them in English.
Tell them in Spanish.
So si tienen de todas maneras algunas preguntas en español, lo pueden seguir escribiendo y entonces yo se lo dejo saber a él en inglés. Yo lo pongo en inglés. Y así él va a estar pendiente.
¿Entiende?
¿Ok?
Ok. Ok. Un beso, por favor. Okay. All right, we got to finish Radimacues. Let's finish up Radimacues. So we're on lesson 17. All right, what I need? Need one of these. Okay, so everybody that's new, if you're new on this, you need one of these. Doesn't have to be a Vic Firth brand, although the stock pad is a good, really good pad. Good for your hands. Soft pad, we can talk about that. I like the softer pads. Okay, and you're going to need some sticks. You don't need big sticks. You can use orchestral sticks. You can use drum set sticks. You can use brushes even on this. If you want to use brushes for the challenge, especially these drags at the slower tempo, I highly suggest using brushes. Okay. Peyton Turner's in the house. Okay, who we got now? This is a great team. This is a great team, Donnie, right? Okay. Funky like a bow-legged monkey. Yeah, so that's just a samba. That was the figure I was doing. So much better than 8 on a hand. When you're looking for rebound exercise, we did Cascara, we did Mambo Bell pattern, we did the Kasha pattern. You know, there's all kinds of other patterns you can dream up. You could just make one up like do that one. Let's see if I can repeat it. I think that was right. But just make up a pattern. You go show your students. Boom, let's play this one. Now, tenors, you play this funky pattern. Now we'll play this. So much better than 8 on a hand. Jeez, for crying out loud. Let's stop using that thing. All right. So we're on lesson 17. So you need those two. Subscribe. Put your email address in there and subscribe so I can send you stuff. You know, I can let you know what's happening. Not just with this stuff, but like with my band, with our salsa band, with Southern Miss Steel Band, Somispo, with the percussion ensemble, with all the gigs I'm doing in New Orleans or wherever, you know, or when I'm going to be in Argentina next, all that stuff. So go subscribe on my website. That's johnwooten.com. That's JOHNWOOTON. 3 just like the river.com, and hit subscribe. Also on this, if you would like this video, and if you're not checked in, it says 54 people are watching, but we don't have 54 people leaving comments. If you're watching, if you can get, you know, check into YouTube and leave comments. If not, go to the YouTube video after. I would love to hear from you. Just say hello, if nothing else. You know, don't be stuck up and all. Just say hello, or what's up, or I love this, or I wish you'd do this, or I hate this, or whatever it is. Hello, Chris Stewart. Hello. Is anything going to happen with summer drumming? Yes, summer drumming on campus has been canceled. So actually, as of yesterday, we decided we're not even going to try and do it in July because they're saying it may not happen in July. So this is the first time in 29 years we won't have summer drumming. I know. But we're going to do something online because of you people. This has been so successful, and I've been doing lessons using Zoom. We're going to do a summer drumming online, and you're all invited to be there. We're going to have different levels. We're going to have street beats. We're going to do like summer drumming, and you're going to have the same stuff, but it's all we're going to be using Zoom. So you have to get into the class, and it will cost some money just for our time, but we're going to do it. Darren Roberts, yeah, no, I'm sorry, man. I thought you'd know that. You know, the university is shut down through June. He's one of our. Darren always helps me out with summer drumming as a counselor and teacher and everything else. So sorry, dude, but we're gonna do something online. I know. Okay, so sad. I know it's sad. It's really sad. Oh my God, no. Yeah. Yeah, everything's canceled. The thing is, everything's canceled. There's nothing going on. All right, so we're on. Let's get on. You know, we got to get on with life. Here's the thing. You know, shit. Oh, I can't. Can I say that? I can say it. Shit happens. Stuff happens. Mierda happens. I say. Mierda I say? No. So it happens. So you got to roll with the punches and make the best out of things, and that's what we're doing. And you people are here. I was just saying earlier, a lot of people, there's going to be two kinds of people that come out of this pandemic. There's going to be those that watch Netflix all day and play video games, and they're not going to have anything to show for it. Then there's going to be people like you who are practicing every day and being creative and doing stuff and zooming by. I always tell my students that don't practice. I hear that noise. Hear that? Know what that is? That's people passing you up because they ain't doing nothing. They're just passing you up. Zoom, 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 zoom. All right, so y'all are in the fast lane. So let's keep it that way. Stay in the fast lane. Be creative. Don't be late. This is a time to really, man, it's an opportunity. This is an opportunity. Use it. All right, here we go. This is 17A2. We did random cues all day yesterday. We're gonna finish that up. All right. Nacho just text me. Is he online, Nacho? He says he's ready to learn. We're on 17, everybody. 17. 17 A2 Tiempo uno. So 17 A2 Tempo 1. Here we go. We ain't playing around. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and slow. Watch out on the very end, that last measure. There's no accent at the end of that rolls, right? 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, so that's really slow. Those rolls are really slow. Who played it perfect? Actually, did anyone play it perfect? Anybody? I wouldn't say I played it. I didn't make any big mistakes, but I might have crushed a diddle here and there. It depends on what level you're talking about. What I'm talking about is, did you not make any reading errors? Did you play it right? You might have played a few things at a time. You might have buzzed the diddle, but did you play everything correctly? Even maybe not interpreted correctly, but correct, without stopping, without playing a wrong rhythm. Who did it? Raise your hand. I want to see. Show of hands. Okay, here we go. Tempo 2. This is going to be easier. We're on lesson 17. A2, Tempo 2. Darren, you did? Wow, man. Okay. Darren Roberts. Here we go. Tempo 2. 1, 2, ready, and play, and pop. Rakata-pop. 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 Awesome. Well, I nailed it again. I did it. How do we do? Anyone else get it? Peter got it last time on the slow one. Nope, not perfect. Charles Lawrence, sticking problems. There's a lot of sticking problems. You just got to be ready for them. It's all about reading it. Okay, so that's okay. Just go back, do it again. Didn't get it first time. Just don't make the same mistake twice. All right, here we go. Tempo 3. Moving on. I like to say 2. It's short though. 2, ready, and play, and Okay, so I made one mistake that time. I left out an accent in the Rudimental when it goes to duple in the 6/8 because I was beating my hi-hat and then I let it mess with my head. I shouldn't have, but I did. Okay, so next time I won't make that mistake. Let's move on. The accented diddles. Yeah, so don't slam the accented diddles. Okay, so on that accented, and we saw that in exercise number 3. All right, so it's the same. So everything in every one of these etudes, it's not new material. It's in one of the exercises. I took material from each of the exercises and made an etude. See, so it's not new stuff. If you were here yesterday, it's not new. Okay, here we go. Tempo 4. 1, 2, ready, and.
Bring the beat back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, bring the beat back. All right, so I should probably say, just be careful that first in, you kind of have to get on your pony and go. Does this measure? You got to move it. Got to move it, okay? And then on the second ending, it seems like it's like really slow compared. Hand speed is a lot slower. Last bar of first. Okay, so we're going to take Damian's. Y'all see what Damian says here? Crescendo in the last bar of first repetition. So, and that part I was just telling you. Okay, so you can crescendo. You can crescendo the second ending too. I think that's what you're talking about. Crescendo the second ending. Okay. You're cheating. Dusan, you're not cheating. That ain't cheating. You just got a head start. You got a head start. You know, he says he's cheating because he had less from me, and he's been using the book since 2011. Not cheating. Just smart. Just smart. So you knew it'd come out. So, okay, here we go. Tempo 5. We're in the throwdown mode here. So, of the final, the single strokes. Oh, the last. Oh, that one. Okay, so the first ending of the second, so the second to last measure, crescendo that. Y'all can put in crescendos where you want. I'm gonna do that. Here we go. Tempo 5. We gotta get going. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and.
Bring the beat back. Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's. Hang on. Zip it. All right, so that's 17. So hopefully, what I did in my pencil. I had it. No, I just had it because I was just using it. You got your pencil? You got your pencil? I'll put my pencil down somewhere. Oh, I see it. So by my orange. All right, so I got my pencil. I got my orange. I hope you have your pencil and your orange. Tus lápiz y tus naranja. Okay. Go to the back of the book. Check that off. Let's check it off. Let's check it off. Go to 17. You should have. Well, we didn't check off stuff yesterday. Off all of 16 and now all of 17. If you played it perfect. If you did not play them perfect, put a circle. Put a circle around that so you can go back and revisit it. Okay, tell you what we're gonna. Oh, I meant to get my. I got them. I know where they are. Yeah, my gels. I'm gonna need these. I'm gonna need those in a minute because we're gonna go to the drum. We're going back to lesson 4. Let's go all the way back to lesson 4. I had some questions about some orchestral stuff, some press rolls, and we haven't covered this. So this lesson I always kind of have to come back to because it's really involved. So I'm going to put a couple of these on here so I won't ring too much. Now I'm ready. I'm changing my sticks, some orchestral sticks. It's about, I mean, if you don't, you can do this with concert sticks. You can even do it with marching sticks on your pad. You can play this on your pad. But here's the thing. We're going to lesson 4, number 4. So lesson 4, número 4, tiempo 1. First tempo. Now, the problem, this thing, the faster this gets, it doesn't get harder. It just changes. So if you want to mark in your part how you play each of these, you might want to do that. So on tempo 1, depending on the tempo, will depend on how many strokes I put in my roll. And for this first one, I'm going to have to wait and see. But I believe I ran through it right before we started. And I started that first roll on my left hand, the first 2 rolls. And then the 8th note rolls, I played them as 9-stroke rolls. So, that. Let me lower this a little bit so you can see my hands too. You don't need to see me. You need to see my hands. Let me move the cowbell too. There you go. So at this tempo, my skeleton for those 2 8th note rolls is okay at that tempo. And there, I think I'm using 7 strokes on that last one. So what you might want to do for tempo 1, I would put underneath there tempo 1, just for number 1, and then which hand you start those rolls on. So I'll start that first one on my left, then my right, and then my right, and then the last roll on my left. So I'm using an odd number. And when possible, here's my theory about buzz rolls. When you can, in an orchestra anyway, on a drum set, sometimes it doesn't make a difference. Sometimes you want the pulsation to be heard. Like, for example, in the second line. You know, orchestral drummers would consider that a really awful roll because it's not smooth, but it's funky. So know your place. You know, I say that to a lot of people too. You know, like know your place, not just in music, but socially. You know, with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend. Know your place. Know your place. It's a tough lesson sometimes. Okay, so know your place. We're going to play this one slow. I'm going to start the first one. So that's the skeleton I'm using. Okay, let's try it. Now, you don't have to do that. You can change yours. But as we speed up, it's going to be different. Every time we play this, it's going to be a little different. Okay, why ain't this playing? Hang on, technical difficulties. What's going on? Hang on. What happened? Uh-oh. Okay, it's working. Uh-oh. Hang on. I don't know what happened. Let me check everything. Let me Try a different track, maybe. Nope. Oh, crud. Okay, this isn't supposed to happen. It's not supposed to happen. Technical difficulties. Why is this not playing? Let me see something. Hang on. Don't go nowhere. Okay. Oh, that's a good sound. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Big, nice major chord on the end. Okay, so does that make sense? We're going to do another one. Now, the thing is, I'm going to speed it up. That was tempo 1. This is tempo 2. There's only 5 on there, but that's enough, believe me. Now, tempo 2 is going to be completely different. Not harder, just different, because you're going to play different rolls. On those 8th notes, I was playing a 9-stroke roll. You might be able to get away with a 7-stroke roll. Maybe some of you preferred that. On tempo 2, those are definitely 7-stroke rolls. If it were any slower than tempo 1, I'd certainly use a 9. And if anybody with oh, good question. Peter asked me, why did I play all the 8th notes with the right hand? Because with orchestral drumming, you just want the most consistent sound. Okay, this is what I've been taught. Is you just want the most consistent sound, and you do whatever you have to do to be consistent. And we'd say, well, practice playing hand to hand, but the chances of me being more consistent with one hand are a lot better. So that's why I play all the 8th notes with one hand. You don't have to, but I would suggest it. And I know we have, if Jeff Prospery's in the house still, he's a great orchestral snare drummer. If you have any suggestions in there, Jeff, they may even contradict what I'm saying. I mean, I really, I don't care. I would like to hear it. Okay, see, is it supposed to happen in? Wait, what is what? It is supposed to. Wait, I'm getting back. I'm looking at comments. I must have missed something. We're on 4. We're on lesson 4 right now. So let's go on. I'll try and catch up with comments later. Hopefully, y'all can help each other out with comments. This is lesson 2, lesson 4, exercise 4, 2. Now this time I'm going to start that dotted quarter note. I'm going to start it on my right hand. But I'm going to start those 8th note rolls on my left as a 7-stroke roll. And I'm going to play that last roll, the quarter note, as a quintuplet. So this time I'm going to start that. So for 2, I'm going to write it down because I'm not going to remember that. I'm going to start that on my left, and then my left as a 5. So you could have a chart. You can make a chart for this whole. For both of these exercises and the etude, and fill out the chart for each tempo. I mean, it's that crazy, but you have to be ready for any tempo. Here we go. A little faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and up. To the right, left, left, left. All in on the right. Is that making sense? Hopefully that's making sense to everybody. Let me play you an example of. Wait. Let me see what Jeff said. Same stick, same hands, same beating spot, same sound, plus staying on the same hand helps the rhythm stay steady like the right hand on a ride cymbal. Are you saying start all the rolls with the same hand? I'm not sure what he meant by that. Yeah, I'm using odd roll groupings. It depends on the tempo. The thing with buzz rolls is they're always the same speed. They're always about this hand speed. They're always or right around in that speed. You can slow them down a little bit, but if I slow them down too much, it's that. If I go too fast, it's crazy. Consecutive eighths. Oh, the 8 notes. Okay, I see the 8 notes. So yeah, the 8 notes are all in the same hand. I'm playing the 8 notes on the same hand. But now the rolls are changing because that time I played, on the first one, I think I played a like a 9-stroke. No, it was more than 9. Like a maybe a 13. It's like a 13-stroke roll. And then on the 8th notes, I was playing a 7-stroke roll, or 3 notes at that tempo. Right? Remember the one before I was playing 9 strokes. Okay, on the last roll, the one before I was playing a 6-tuplet, starting on the right. That time I played a quintuplet, starting on the left, because it's faster. So my hand speed is really the same. It's the same. Let's do one more. Let's go a little faster. So now you got to figure out what to do with tempo 3. I'm gonna guess I'm probably still gonna play 7-stroke rolls on the 8th notes, but on the dotted quarters, I'm gonna play a lot fewer strokes. I'm gonna try and do a septuplet. I'm gonna start on my left and on my right, a septuplet, 7 strokes, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 1, and then a 7-stroke roll, and then a quintuplet on the 5 again, on the 9, on the quarter note at the end. All right, let's see what happens. I might change my mind. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I can play a 5-stroke roll on those 8 notes and a 9 on the last one. So I changed my mind in the middle of it from what I said before. I changed my mind. It's too fast. There's too many strokes and it sounded too rushed I got a smoother sound if I went to 5-stroke rolls on the 8th notes and a 9-stroke roll on the quarter note. Now you realize these aren't really 5-stroke rolls and 9-stroke rolls. They're buzz rolls. I'm just saying that's the same way I would, if you played them open, that is what they would be. Okay, so I was playing a septuplet or a 15-stroke roll on the dotted quarters, and then 5s and a 9. So now we're going to go a little faster. I'm going to go to a 6-tuplet on the dotted quarters. So that. This is going to be the comfort tempo. This is the comfort tempo. Tempo 4, you can just play everything as 16th notes. Okay, let's just do that. Tempo 4, I think everything would work great as 16th notes. This is the easy one. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but that was getting a little rushed. I had to press a little hard. Yes, that's the pulse, Mike Biggs, with the hand speed. Y'all read Jeff Crosby's thing. That's good stuff, too. Okay, so now we're going to tempo 5. I'm going to play. I already know that 6-tuplet's way too fast. It's already fast for what I was doing to play a 6-tuplet. So tempo 5 is even faster. So I'm going to try doing a quintuplet. I'm going to start on my left on that dotted quarter and play a quintuplet and then in on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Okay, so that's the dotted quarter pulsation. And notice the hand speed hasn't changed from one to the other. We're just taking out pulses because the tempo is getting faster. All right, and then I'm probably going to play 5-stroke rolls for the 8th notes. If it gets much faster than that, I'm just going to play a drag or a buzz, right? I could just do that. If it's that fast, I'm just going to use one hand. Let me put this camera down so y'all can see my hand. See my hands. You don't need to see my head. I'm probably a 7-stroke roll at that tempo. I'm not sure. It might be that fast. I think it's a little slower than that, but I'm going. You could even do the skeleton first. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play a 9-stroke roll on the quarter note. So I'm going to do quintuplet, quintuplet, 5-stroke roll, 5-stroke roll, 9-stroke roll. That's my plan. It might change as we go, but that's my plan right now. 1, 2, ready, and. I hope y'all heard me. I changed my mind in the middle. The 7 was too much. I mean, the 9 was too much. The 9-stroke roll was too much. Too many strokes. It was too hurried. Okay, so I switched to a 7. So I went 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, dig it, that, go, dig it, that, a triplet, 7-stroke roll, dig it, that. Instead of, I can fit it in there, but I'm having to force it. All right. So that's, anytime you play, depending on the tempo, the amount of strokes you put in there is going to change. The slower the tempo, the more strokes. That's it. So when we went through, if you haven't gone through number 3, if you're new and you haven't done exercise number 3, you need to do number 3, because that teaches you all the different pulsations. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, not 2, 3, with a quarter note roll. But that's it. So hopefully you understand that. If we have any questions, I see there's a lot of comments. I'm not even reading them all. I see Jeff Prospery is Chris Miller has a question. If you were playing the role as other instruments and tremolo, would it be better to match rhythm with them, or should I change my roll speed? I'm not Shaggy. I don't understand that question. As another instrument is playing tremolo, I wouldn't want. See, this is just the way we sustain. So I wouldn't want to match someone else's tremolo. I would want to just make my notes sustain. This is our answer to a sustained note, especially a buzz roll. In rudimental drums, open roll, this is even more sustained. It's a buzz roll. Okay. This takes a lot of work. Jeff and I know some people that think orchestral drumming is easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It's quite difficult. In fact, I would say in this book, there's 25 lessons. The one lesson I have the most difficulty getting through, explaining and getting to my students to understand is this lesson. It's lesson 4. This is the hardest one. It just takes a lot of practice. The rest of it's just chops, and nothing changes. You just change in the speed. This changes every tempo. You change the tempo, everything changes. Everything. Okay, so this is, and the touch. The touch is difficult to get somebody with the right touch. I mean, I have to work on it all the time. Okay, so let's get away from this a little bit. Let's go back to 18. We're going to jump over to 18. No, I'm sorry, not 18. 12. Lesson 12. Lesson 12. The grids. We're going to go from buzz rolls to grids. Who does that? Who does that? Who goes from buzz rolls to grids? All right, so we were on the first grid. Let's go ahead and do that one. I think we made it to tempo 3. We're on tempo 3. So this is lesson 12, exercise number 1, tempo 3. Let's go ahead and bust this thing out. We're gonna finish it. A little chop busting. A little bit, not much. Much chop busting. Tempo 3 should be real comfortable. Okay, everybody remember the check pattern? We go back to the check pattern. Check pattern A, check pattern B, check pattern C, so forth. 12, 1, 3. Here we go. Go. 1, 2, ready, and. All my students start with left hand. Left hand lead. If you're not new to this, start to left. Go 8. Got the stick clicks? I love the stick clicks in there. That's actually a sound in there. The stick clicks coming in. Okay, so let's keep up with our stuff. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Go to the back of the book. Get your pencil. Got to have your pencil. Don't come to Throwdown Rudimental Remedies Marathon without a pencil. Told you. Get your pencil. All right. So 17, that's all checked off. Go back to lesson 4, exercise 4, and let's check off all 5 tempos. And then back to 12. Now we're on 12. And that was, oh, wait, we did all of those. Sorry, we just had to repeat that one. That was a good warm-up. We already did that. Did y'all tell me that we already did that? Somebody on there said, that Throwdown, we already did that. Let's see. Okay. All right, cool. Jacqueline's in the other room. She's here. She's helping. She's translating. Okay, so is Damian. Thank you. Muchas gracias, Damian. All right, let's do the second one, the triplets. We're gonna do it slow. Let's go ahead and bust this thing out. So this is 12, 2, 1. This is triplet. This is much shorter. This is a favorite amongst high school bands now with triplet pulse rolls because they're slower, especially at faster tempos. They're easier to play. And we're just going to play these kind of high. You can play them at any dynamic level you want to. This is lesson 12, 12, lesson 12, ejercicio número 2, tiempo 1. Okay, 12, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Dude, really slow, really high, like up here. Check pattern. Nice and relaxed. Look how relaxed I am. Try to get your sticks to keep going, never stop. Continuous motion. Continuous motion. Okay, so when you're doing this, try to get to where your sticks never stop. Not this. We don't want stiff like that. Just relax. That's why we're playing high. Because it's so slow, in order to get your sticks not to stop, you got to kind of play high. Just let it come up. We're not playing really loud right now. We're just playing high. All right? So let the sticks bounce. Let them bounce. And so we're going to, that's why that first tempo is hard. It's because it's so much time in between each note. You have all this, you have a lot of time to screw up. You have a whole bunch of time to screw up. Okay, this is going to be easier. This is tempo 2. Let's see. That's right. Jeff Prosper, so smart, that guy. Y'all read those comments. Should you accent or play diddles a little higher? No, Chuck. I would play. No, I'm playing them all the same height right now. Right now, I'm playing everything the same height. I'm just not. Don't slam the diddles. If you slam the diddle, there's no way the second note is going to be as loud as the first. You're going to have uneven diddles. All right, this is tempo 2. This should be easier, much easier. It's about shoulder height now. But look, continuous motion. Never stop. Tap your foot. Okay, good. Tap your foot. Make sure you tap your foot. Some of you can start on the left. Really, on this one, it doesn't make any difference. You start on the right or left because every beat is a different hand. But you can still start on the left. All right, here we go. Tempo 3. Let's keep going. Nothing there. Tempo 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Another 6 inches lower. Good. All right, that was tempo 3. Let's go on. Tempo 4. Notice my heights went from tempo 1, tempo 2, we're about right here. Tempo 3 was about right here. Okay, tempo 4 is going to be about right there. I'm predicting. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom. Nice. Okay, tempo 5. Who's playing it off the left? Who we got playing it off the left? Play this exercise as hurt this. Yeah, you can play it as hurt this. You can play it all single stroke. Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. Here's one thing I do in the drum line a lot is we'll do roll exercises like this and play them like slow, like around tempo 3. And I'll have every other drummer play single stroke rolls, and then every odd drummer, and then every even drummer play double stroke rolls. And when we try to get them to play it together, to get your double stroke rolls as even as your single strokes would be. So that's a great exercise. We're going to go on, but if you want, go ahead and play single strokes like Jeff was mentioning. In fact, sometimes I'll say, look, I want y'all to play a single stroke roll right there, but use a double stroke sticking. There we go, tempo 5. Okay, boom. I think we should go to tempo 6 on this one. Tempo 6. I'm not even going to ask. Because I know y'all want to do it. Because I think we can do that. Here we go. Let's go tempo 6. I'm not sure you could do hertz. That'd be fast. Doing alternating 5s and stuff. Single stroke roll, that would be really fast. Okay, so this is 12. Lesson 12, exercise number 2. Now in tempo 6, we are throwing down. Here we go. Tempo 6. Who got it? 7. Let's go 7. Come on. Just 7. Ready, go. Oh, man. I don't know. I botched up letter E on tempo 7. That was pretty fast. Now that's burning. That's pretty fast. You don't have to play tempo 7. Once again, 6 and 7 are bonus. That's just totally bonus. But I do want everybody to try to get to 5. Okay? You couldn't hear. What couldn't you hear? Couldn't hear the track? Well, we're going to move on because that wasn't necessary. It was fun. I had fun, but it wasn't necessary. All right, so that was 12-2. We got tracks. Go ahead and check it off. Get your pencil. Get to the back of the book. Check off your chart. We're gonna the next grid you're gonna love, but we're gonna come back to that. So let's go to lesson 18. Back to lesson 18, up to lesson 18. And I think we did this once, right? Yeah, we did the first two tempos. All right, this is the percussionist, drummer. I think this might even be important for clarinet players, this exercise. This is so important. It spans the globe. This is the most important exercise. It's basically a synopsis of the first part of the George Lawrence Stone stick control book. All right, so we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you a couple ways you guys can. If you got brushes, get some brushes. Let's do this with brushes. If you got a drum set, do it with the drum set too. In fact, let me figure out the tempo, and I'm going to play it without the track, so there's not too much going on here. I'm going to do it once without the track. So this is 18. Let me get the tempo, and then y'all just follow me. I'm going to play a samba in my feet. You could just play, at first you could just play quarter notes. If you just want to go take it. Hang on. Get tempo. Let me get the tempo, and then I'll explain it. 18-3. Okay, so that's the tempo. I could just play this in my feet, and I could just play it on one surface. Okay, or I could play it on two surfaces. I could put on a cymbal or a cowbell. Okay, so I suggest that. You could do like a oompa, bass snare, bass. And then go through all the patterns like that. We could play samba. So forth, and play all the patterns. You could play a bayon or tresillo clave, also calypso, second line, this rhythm. And then so forth, and do all the patterns. Okay, so some of y'all could do that easily. I know we got people like Matt Keegan and Darren Roberts that could easily pull this off, and you've done it. So go ahead and do that. The rest of you. So there's so many levels here. You may just need to work on your hands. I suggest doing that. We'll just work on your hands without the feet, or at least keep your foot tapping. You could add the march, do the march, the feet together, the samba or the bayon. Anybody else got anything else? You could play clave. Oh, I failed on the paradiddle. Fail. All right. So there's so many different things. But now, what I want you to do, what I want you to do is not just get the hands, an exercise for the hands. Pay attention. Pay attention. And when you come across a pattern that you really like, remember it and work on it. Say, man, I could use this. I guarantee you, this pattern you're gonna like. The right with the you got the paradiddle. It's letter D. Letter D. It's probably, in my opinion, probably the most useful. That and the doubles. like that pattern. Actually, G and H are really cool too. So the double rights and the double lefts. Okay, so whatever level you're on, do that. But we're going at level 3. Let me check this tempo again. I might have sped up a little bit. No, I didn't speed up. I was right on. Okay, so I'm going to play it with a samba pattern and then go all the way through it. And we're going to do it twice. Okay, so one sticky point. When you get to the end of H, the double lefts, right, left, left, 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 right. Okay, to get back to the beginning, you got to play a double right. Okay, all one. And then you're back at the beginning with the check pattern. We're going to go twice through them. So check pattern A, check pattern B, all the way through H. And then again, check pattern A, check pattern B, all the way. Okay, you ready? Play it with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Check back. A. Check pattern. B. Check pattern. C. Check pattern. D. E. F. G. Check pattern. H. Check pattern. A. B. Oh, I did B. C. D. F. G. Okay, so that's all of them. Woo! All right. Everybody understand? Questions on that one? Hope not. Well, I mean, if we do, my favorite for sure. Yeah. Now, Matt Keegan says that taking over the bar is fun. So yeah, you can take all these patterns and keep playing, especially like G and H. Just play G over the bar. So just keep playing it. Just keep playing the right, right, left, right, 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 right. So check it out. If I just play that pattern, you just practice each one. You can take each pattern and play it forever. Or H. You could do a metric modulation into 6/8 because you're playing 3. All right, so there's there's just so many cool things you can do with this. All right, so that's tempo. What was that? Tempo 3. Let's try tempo 4. I'm going to do the traceo clave, this hi-hat on the upbeat, traceo clave on the right foot. Ready, go. Okay, that one's fun. So try those. I'm going to go back to the pad for this tempo 5 and play it on the pad with sticks. See, a little faster, a little out of control. So now when I play it on the pad, I'm gonna try to keep everything nice and even. All right, try to keep everything monodynamic. Now, this isn't a really great, I mean, there'd be times in music where you want it to be monodynamic, but this is really a control exercise to see if you can keep everything the same height. You know, if you could keep it all the same, then you can change it too. All right, so in music, very seldom do we play things just stale and like that. But Family's going on. I'm going on trace later too. Do you recommend going through stick control and accent and rebounds? Oh, absolutely. I don't know if you need all of it. I don't think I've ever played through the whole book, to be honest with you. But I definitely recommend those two books, Accents and Rebounds and Stick Control. This chapter, lesson 18, is just kind of a synopsis. It goes into some other details as you'll see in the other exercises. So let's go ahead and do tempo 5. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, that's fun. That should be, y'all should have that memorized and play it just about every day. You should have that memorized. And if you want, sometimes I'll just work on one of the patterns. Let's say going from singles to doubles. Just randomly. Just randomly going from singles to doubles quickly like that, and then you can do it with each of those patterns. The second pattern is really great for working on your doubles because it puts the second note of the diddle on the strong beat of on the strong part of the beat. Okay, so woof, I like that one. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go on. We're gonna go ahead and check that off. Where's my pencil? Got your pencil? Need my pencil. Go to the back of the book. We are making some headway today. Doing some learning today. So check those off. So that's 18-1. All of that's done. I'll tell you what, we're going to come back to 18. We're not just going to play through 18. We're going to kind of use it to come back to from time to time. See, how are we doing with time? 3:13. Let's go ahead and start the flams. Lesson 19. Let's start lesson 19. Turn to lesson 19. And let's play some flam paradiddles. I love flam paradiddles. I told you that story with my first lesson with Marty Hurley, flam paradiddles. That dude could play some flam paradiddles, let me tell you. And he told me if I couldn't come back to the next lesson without playing any flat flams, not to bother coming back. True story. And obviously, I did okay. I must have done okay because he kept teaching me, and we had a long relationship after that. So, you know, I don't have any show and tell today. I didn't bring any show and tell. No, I got a whole bunch of sticks. I'm never going to use some of them, but no show and tell today. It's different cowbells. I got a cowbell here. Cowbells. No, but let's go on. So we're going to play flams. Let's start with number 1. So this is a great exercise. We're just going to play 1. So I think the flam paradiddle, actually the flam paradiddle is the only rudiment where you play 4 16th notes in a row on one hand. We're going to get into fake flams later, which you're going to love. But this first exercise, it just takes the second note out of the flam paradiddle, so you can really work on getting a good flam. So as we concentrate on this first exercise, I want you to work on keeping your grace notes down, and I want you to work on getting consistent flams, and I don't want you ever to play a flat flam. Never. That's back when I was marching drum corps, we had these things called, I don't know if Kevin Sherman's here or not. We have another old drum corps. We had this thing called ticks. A flat flam was a tick. That's a mistake. Boom. A tick, 3/10 of a point. But it's not for points. It's just that's an awful sound on a drum. A double stop on a snare drum is just the worst sound you could possibly play on a drum, in my opinion. For me, it's like fingers on a chalkboard. Maybe I've developed that, but here we go. 19. So 19. Ejercicio 1. Tiempo 1. Flam paradiddles. So lesson 19, exercise 1, tempo 1. Here we go. Slow. 1, 2, ready, and play, and. I want some flow. Look, up and up. There's an upstroke, the second note. Follow me. That's wrong sticking. Are your sticks flowing like this? Everybody up. Time. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. All right, so watch me. Make sure, remember, the best way to teach is by example. Best way to learn is by imitating. When you're teaching, all you guys teaching out there, get some sticks in your hand and demonstrate. I can think of a million. I can think of many instances where I saw this firsthand. Well, in my instance, I mean, Marty Hurley. We're talking about Marty Hurley. I remember when he hit a drum, it was a memorable occasion for me. Every time he hit a drum, I'd go, "Whoa, okay, that's how you do it." You know, he could lecture me like I'm lecturing you right now. This isn't doing you much good. What's going to do you good is when I start playing, you start imitating the flow. All right, because I'm just imitating his flow, and that's it. And that's what's going to get you a good sound. Okay, remember also we talked about the grace notes. If the grace notes are even, the primary is going to come actually a little after the downbeat. It's not on the downbeat. The primary is actually after the downbeat. Okay, so the grace note's on the downbeat. So let that stroke come up and come in almost a little late. If you're getting flat flams, it's because you're coming in on the downbeat on top of that grace note. So relax a little bit. Okay. Let's go on. Tempo 2. Tempo 2. Watch. Flow. Wax on. Wax off. 1, 2, E, and a ready, and play, and. Not one flat flam. Ain't gonna happen. Maybe there was there while I was talking. And we'll stop. Okay, so I did play one flat flam while I was talking. So, but don't do it. I might have been forgiven for that one, but flat flams and the ghost of Marty Hurley is going to pay you a visit tonight. All right, here we go. Don't want that. Not in the middle of the night. Here we go. Tempo 3. So a little lower. Flow. And 1, 2, ready, and play and. I like that track. So these tracks now are, well, it's kind of a mix. I'm not totally correct with my cultures because I'm doing a little gamelan from Thailand. I got some Chinese drumming in there as well. So you probably wouldn't hear that together, but the gamelan, the melody, bum 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 bum, pentatonic gamelan music. That's what that is. Okay. The drumming really isn't Thai at all. It's Chinese. Okay, so just so you know, it's real important to know where the music comes from. If you're going to mix it, know what you're mixing. At least know what you're doing. Know what you're mixing. Don't be like those rappers who steal people's music and just put whatever. They put something and they say, I composed that. You didn't compose nothing. You stole a bunch of music. Call it what it is. Here we go. Tempo 4. Flow, a little lower. 1, 2, ready, and. No flat flams. Who can do it? Who can do it? No flat flams. All the way through. Not one time. That ain't right. That's lucky. Awesome. All right. So once again, who can do it with no flat flams? We're going to tempo 5. We're throwing it down. Keep your tempo, keep your heights lower. All right. Stay relaxed on the inside. Keep it low. No flat flams. Be honest. I want to know who can do this with no flat flams at tempo 5. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. one little hiccup in there, but I don't think I played a flat flam. So who did it? Who did it with no flat flams? Raise your hand. Jeff Prospery, you still with us, Jeff Prospery? I know Jeff did it with no flat. He better have. Kevin Sherman better not have played a flat flam. Because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen, Kevin. Play a flat flam. Damian, you better not have played a flat flam. I'll come down there. I'll come down to Buenos Aires and kick your butt if you play a flat flam. Samantha, you play a flat flam? You better have gotten at least 4 without any. Matt Keegan did. Matt Keegan's also a student of Marty Hurley's. He went to Brother Martin High School where Marty taught with the band director. How about Darren Roberts? Chris Stewart did it. No flat flams, huh, Chris? None. Not one. Thought you youngsters like flat flams. Okay, that's all right. You missed 1 or 2, Peter. That's all right, but no flat flams. I had a little hiccup in there. None. Okay. All right. I believe you. Landon, you got it with no flat flams? That's quite impressive. Okay. Massimo from Italy, from Rome, got it. Yeah. I remember your hands, Massimo. I remember you got some nice fluid strokes. So that's the thing. No stiffness. Roberto Sever. He got it. Pretty close, Chuck. All right, Chuck, those are fast, man. Those are fast. Let me come over here. I'm going to come sit over here because we're done. We're done playing. I'll eat my orange. Another quite successful day with Dr. Throwdown's Rudimental Remedies Marathon, I think. I think it's not. You got it, Samantha. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. Way to go. Landon, yes, I remember seeing your flams for the first time. It was an awful sight. It was like a horror movie. But yeah, you're improving a lot. So way to go. That's the thing. You know, everybody, I have students on here who I had from the beginning, or from when they first came to me, and they had issues, but they've all gotten better. I mean, if they drink the Kool-Aid and do what I tell them to, they get better. Quentin here took from me for a long time in high school. What did you? All right, got to do. Are you on for? Yeah, we're on for the rest of the week. Tomorrow 2 o'clock, and Friday at 2 o'clock. So tomorrow, your homework. So we're gonna finish. What was that? Lesson 19. We're gonna finish lesson 19 tomorrow. Oh, we got to mark up what we did just now, right? Where's my pencil? Got to mark up what we did. Okay, so go to lesson 19, back of the book. Everybody, back of the book. Everybody, nobody should be typing right now. Go to the back of your book. Get your pencil. Get your pencil. Get your pencil. Tus lápiz. Necesitas tus lápiz y libro. Atrás. Lesson 19. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. So, disgusting sound. I agree. No, I haven't seen that movie. I need to see The Patriot. Actually, the Carol. Oh my God. I know the guy that did the sound was one of the guys in the soundtrack for that movie, which is an awesome soundtrack. I've heard it. Carol. Somebody, Jeff, help me. What's his name? Muchas gracias, Damian. Yo estoy practicando todos los días. Y Jacqueline, hablas conmigo. Más y más. Sí, Samantha, me too. Con mi español. George Carroll, thank you, Jeff. Whew. I just nearly had an aneurysm. Just couldn't think of that name. George Carroll. He's the guy that did all the soundtrack for that movie. All right, Peter, see you tomorrow. Jackie is the best. The best key. Yes, I talk with her, but you know, sometimes we get frustrated and we have to go resort to English, but okay. So, hey, I'm glad you brought it up. This book here, if you're into the grids, I meant to mention it earlier. Marcos, we're going to talk when we finish that book, we're going to go start talking about this book. But even if you're into the grids, the rolls, look, these are more timing patterns. This is the stick control. More stick control out of this book. So if you like the stuff in that book, look at all the information here. Stick control. It's a whole section. More stick control. This is all stick control. So if you dug that stuff, look what you got in this book. There's no, look, more. Turn the page. There's just more stick control. So much more stick control. It just, wow. Okay, so there's a lot of information in this book. That doesn't have the cool tracks, but oh, and this is what I tell you about the rolls. Hang on, let me find it. Let me show you. Okay, so you remember this exercise. This is one we did today. We weren't supposed to, but we did. Okay, it's the same. It's the same thing. I took it from this book. Actually, I took it. I don't know. Nope. It's just a roll pattern. We all know it's not mine. It's ours. It's yours. It's mine. It's ours. But look, then you turn the page and it does 2 counts. So or you can do it without the check pattern. You can do that, okay? And keep going. So that's 2. And if you go to 52 here, look at 52. If you play it, it's just 1 count of each pattern we play. I can't sing it that fast. And we used to call this the big V. Because you go down, we do 4 counts, 2 counts, and then 1 count, and then we do 1 count backwards. We do these backwards. Actually, I have them written out backwards here. Look. Yeah, I got the whole thing written out. So then we do 1 count backwards. So instead of starting with the diddle, we start with the roll. And then we go to the tap 7, and then the E, then the N. And it goes backwards through all the patterns. And then it does 2 and then 4. So it's a mental thing too. Just remembering where you are. A memory game. A memory game as much as it is a chops game. Yeah, you gotta be able to roll your R's, Mike Biggs, if you want to speak Spanish. Carro. Thank you, Florencia. You ordered one last week, Chuck. Well, did you order it from me? If you ordered it from me, yeah, I'm shipping. I don't know who you ordered it from. But you can get it on my website. You can also get the e-book on my website too. Both of these books. Mark, you're welcome. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So y'all please come back. And please look, again, check the like thing. There's like 50-something people watching earlier, but I only got 30 likes. Does that mean 20 people don't like it? It's just hurting my feelings. Oh, so Jacqueline I guess we did mail it. Thank you, Jacqueline. She's in the other room. She's like on the other end of the house doing her work, doing her lawyer work. She does lawyer work. I don't understand it. Okay. One of your go-to books. Thanks, Charles. Man, that means a lot. Look, dude, y'all know what this means to me when y'all say stuff like that. Miguel has left the building. All right. So, and then later, Jack Pratt just passed away a couple of days ago. Y'all know who Jack Pratt. So we're gonna do some Jeff. We got to do some Pratt solos when we get done with this as well. Do a tribute to Jack. Maybe we can get Jeff to like do a video that we could attach to this somehow. Be awesome if we could go live together. Yeah, we got a tracking number, Chuck. I'll find it. It's in that drawer right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. George Carroll passed not too long ago, right? That's right. Yeah, a giant in the art. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you don't know John Pratt. His name was John Pratt, but his nickname was Jack. Muchísimas gracias, John, por como todos estos últimos días. De nada, Christian. De nada. Okay. Oh, Chris Stewart. Yeah, I guess you could to stream at the same time. I wonder if we could do it on here though. Do it on here. YouTube. All right, so y'all see that? Y'all see what Jeff Prosser just posted? Y'all go check that out. I'm gonna go check it out. So there's Jacqueline.
Woo.
Where are you going?
It's a mad world out there.
You were outside?
I told you I was going to the office. Remember when I left earlier?
I thought you meant the office like here, your office.
Oh my God!
She wasn't even here.
He is,
and I didn't even know it.
So clueless.
Oh my God.
I went to my office.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway.
You're welcome. Greetings, Antonio. I didn't know you were here from Peru. Okay, Matt, see you from next door. So we got people from Peru and next door. All right, yeah, she was like at her office, like on the other side of town, and I didn't even know it. I thought she meant office here. Coño. And you were still online helping people. Yeah. That's so cool. Okay, so that's it for the day. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Please tell somebody. Would y'all please tell just one person? Tell one person to come join us. If you can, tell a whole bunch, but at least one person to come join us. Spread that love. Spread that rudimental love. And tell them to come on and join us tomorrow. Remember, do your homework. What's your homework? Flam paradiddles. The flam paradiddle etude is not easy. Okay, I'm telling you right now, if you don't look at that, you will get hung up on the flam paradiddle etude. And work on your fake flams. Work on that. Flam paradiddles. I got to go to the post office right away. I got to go to the post office, mail some books. People want my books, so I got to go mail them. Okay, we got to make the etude recording, Damian. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? How about rudiment rules? Want to do rudiment rules? Or we could do a Pratt solo. There's all kinds of stuff. Okay. All right, we're gonna figure out something. This is we're getting into all this online stuff because of this thing, so more and more. So we're gonna figure out something. All right. We'll see y'all later. Be in touch. If y'all could do this, a lot of people were posting pictures or videos on Instagram or Facebook from this session. That would be a big help too. I mean, because people will see that and they're going to want to join. So also, I already have tomorrow's session lined up. You can find it on my channel and you can share it. If you would please share it. Share that stuff. Share it. Okay. So that's it. I think that's it. Happy trails. Arrivederci, America. We'll see y'all later. Ciao. Adios. And see you tomorrow at my time, 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock Central, whatever time it is there in your place. Okay, see ya. Work on your flam paradiddles. Bye.